Good afternoon. So last night I met some friends for a drink, and this one guy who I knew, I didn't recognize. He's out of place. I didn't recognize him, and it turns out he's a friend, we have a mutual friend, and he told us this amazing story. About 5 years ago, he stepped outside his apartment to have a cigarette late at night or early morning, and he saw a kerfuffle going on, and this policeman, Japanese policeman, was trying to restrain two foreigners. But he just watched this, and then what happened was one guy ran away, got away from the copper, and the other guy started to. I think he knocked the copper out, and then he started to punch the copper repeatedly. So my friend ran over. He's in his pajamas. He ran over, and in his words, he put like a half Nelson on this guy, and he just held him on the floor. And until a few minutes later, the police came, and so they saw the copper. He's still knocked out. He's still knocked out, and so they don't know what's happening until the copper comes round, and then he explains that this guy has helped him by restraining the perpetrator. Now you would think that would be the end of it, but no, not in Japan. They kept him for 8 hours, questioning him time and time again. Did he hit the perpetrator? Because apparently if you punch someone, it's not very good, or slap someone. But even if he had slapped or punched the guy to get him off the copper, then they're saying that's wrong. How crazy is that? And apparently all the coppers kept on asking him the same questions, because they see if he could kept his story. If he made a mistake, then they could see the source of a lie or the spotting of a lie or whatever. And he was helping a copper off the floor, and eventually he got an award from the city council or the police. He got a citation and 2,000 yen. So I just can't believe that the season is. What do you think he's done? He's come out in his pajamas for a cigarette. He's in his pajamas while restraining this guy. And how fucking stupid can the police be? Now, I got stopped last year, I think it was, in Okazaki, because I had this very long ladder on, and I knocked a traffic light, and 11 coppers come, about four to five cars, 3 or 4 motorcycles, something like that. And the same thing again. I'd been clearing my warehouse out, and I put a box of tools on the bike, but also there was like 4 or 5 knives in it. Now, I got in trouble before for having a knife in my truck, and now I got 4 or 5 knives in the box of tools. And so I just kept on telling them. And they went round me, each one of them just asking me the same questions. And I just said, look, you can ask me in fucking 10 years' time. It'll still be the same story, because it's the truth. And they just finally gave up. And they took me to the police station. And an elder, a senior copper, he apologised for the young copper, because he was a fucking idiot. And spittle was gathering at the side of his mouth. He was that excited with himself. And so they ended up just charging me with not having my license, and that was it. And they let me go. But I couldn't drive the truck home because the mirror was broken, my left-hand mirror. And so I had to call Jaff. The first truck came, it was too small to put the truck on his lorry. So another one came, a private contractor, and he took me out of Okazaki because they wouldn't let me drive. Anyway, so there we have it. So if you see a policeman in trouble, maybe it's better you just avoid it, or call the police. Well, call the police, but try not to get involved if that is the hassle they give you for helping one of their boys in blue. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I'm not funny. Bye.